I'm Mai Rodriguez, and this is Newsfeed. In a major corruption crackdown, the Department of Public Works and Highways is taking decisive action over alleged anomalies in flood control projects in Bulacan. Public Works Secretary Vince Dizon has filed criminal complaints against 25 individuals, 20 officials from the Bulacan 1st District Engineering Office, and 4 contractors. The charges include graft, malversation of public funds, and violations of the government procurement law. Dizon emphasized that the case is non-bailable and carries a penalty of life imprisonment.
Open and shut case ang mga ito. Ibig sabihin, madali po itong mag-establish ng probable cause. Naniniwala kami na madaling i-establish ang probable cause at dahil doon mabilis na ma-file at mabilis din makakadesisyon ang ating mga korte. Ganun po kakampante ang ating mga abogado dahil sa klarong-klarong ebidensya.
The Office of the Vice President reports spending 20.68 million pesos on Vice President Sara Duterte's local and foreign travels. As of July 31, 13.207 million pesos were spent on local trips and 7.473 million pesos for overseas travel. The OVP clarified that these expenses covered only security and close-in staff, noting that the Vice President personally paid for her and her family's costs. It added that this year's 20 million peso travel budget is the lowest since 2023. The OVP will defend its 2026 budget before the House Appropriations Committee. VP Sara Duterte has yet to confirm if she will attend the hearing. Nepal's capital on edge and on fire. Drone footage shows large flames and thick black smoke from government buildings in Kathmandu. The riots erupted over a social media ban announced last week, but was rolled back after 19 protesters were killed in clashes with police last Monday. The so-called Gen Z revolt has spiraled into frustration at the government's perceived failure to fight corruption. Nepal's health ministry says the death toll from the violence has risen to at least 25, while over 600 others were injured. The wife of Nepal's former prime minister also died Tuesday, burned alive after her home was set on fire. A dark moment for America. That's how U.S. President Donald Trump describes the fatal shooting of right-wing activist Charlie Kirk. Kirk, an influential ally of Trump, was fatally shot in the neck on Wednesday at an event at a university in Utah. It's still unclear whether a suspect has been arrested, but Utah Governor Spencer Cox says a person of interest is already in custody. Trump himself has vowed to bring the shooter to justice.
I am filled with grief and anger at the heinous assassination of Charlie Kirk on a college campus in Utah. Charlie inspired millions, and tonight all who knew him and loved him are united in shock and horror. Charlie was a patriot who devoted his life to the cause of open debate and the country that he loved so much, the United States of America. He fought for liberty, democracy, justice, and the American people. He's a martyr for truth and freedom.
In sports news, Filipino tennis sensation Eala enters the quarterfinals of the Sao Paulo Open. The 20-year-old cruised past Argentina's Julia Riera in Brazil. Alex has now won 7 straight matches and will next face Indonesia's Janice Chen. The women's world number 61 is chasing back-to-back WTA trophies after her historic triumph in the Guadalajara Open. Stay with the Billionaire News channel. I'm Mai Rodriguez. Good afternoon.